In this tribute, we honor the legendary wrestlers who have in recent years celebrating their unforgettable impact on the wrestling world. We also bring you heartfelt news about The Miz, which has deeply resonated with fans everywhere. Join us as we reflect on their incredible legacies, cherish their lasting contributions, and pay tribute to their remarkable journeys. Be part of this special remembrance and subscribe to keep their inspiring stories alive for generations to come. Harley Race, born on April 11, 1943 in Missouri, was one of professional wrestling's most revered figures, known for his rugged style, unmatched in-ring skills, and charismatic presence. A six-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Race's reign during the 1970s and 1980s cemented his place as one of the greatest of his era. His no-nonsense approach to wrestling, combined with his ability to connect with fans, made him a beloved icon in the industry. Throughout his illustrious career, Race became involved in some of the most iconic rivalries in wrestling history, facing legends such as Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and Terry Funk. These rivalries contributed to the foundation of wrestling's rich legacy. Beyond his own wrestling achievements, Race was a respected promoter and trainer, running a wrestling school in Eldon, Missouri, where he mentored future stars of the business. Despite the toll that years of wrestling took on his body, including numerous injuries, Race's dedication to the sport never faltered. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004, an acknowledgement of his immense contributions to the business. Harley Race, after a battle with lung cancer, his marked the end of an era, but his legacy lives on through the countless wrestlers he trained, the timeless matches he participated in, and the respect he garnered within the wrestling community. Race's contributions to the sport will forever be remembered, and his impact continues to inspire both fans and wrestlers alike. Sean O'Haire, born on February 25, 1971, was an American professional wrestler and television personality, best known for his time in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. He was recognized for his dynamic in-ring presence, athleticism, and magnetic charisma, quickly earning a dedicated fan base. O'Haire began his wrestling career in the late 1990s after training at the WCW power plant. He debuted in WCW in 2000 and rose to prominence as part of the tag team The Natural Born Thrillers alongside Chuck Palumbo. The duo captured the WCW World Tag Team Championship, highlighting O'Haire's abilities as a top-tier performer. After WCW was purchased by WWE, O'Haire transitioned to the company, continuing to shine with his unique character, known for the catchphrase, "You're either with me or against me." His versatility allowed him to thrive both as a singles competitor and as part of various tag team partnerships. Beyond wrestling, O'Haire sought a career in acting, appearing in television series and films. However, his promising career was overshadowed by personal struggles. Despite his success in the ring and on-screen, O'Haire faced battles with mental health, and his life was marred by depression. Tragically, Sean O'Haire. His was ruled a suicide by hanging, a devastating loss to the wrestling community. O'Haire's legacy lives on through his contributions to the industry and the memories of fans who still recall his captivating performances. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health awareness, even for those who seem to have it all. Bam Bam Bigelow, born Scott Charles Bigelow on September 1, 1961 in Asbury Park, New Jersey, was a towering figure in professional wrestling. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 400 pounds, Bigelow was an extraordinary combination of size, strength, and agility. Unlike many wrestlers of his size, he was known for his ability to perform high-flying moves and fast-paced sequences, which set him apart in a world of giants. His distinct tattooed head became his trademark, symbolizing his unique persona in the ring. Bigelow's career soared in the 1980s and 1990s, with notable stints in major promotions like WWF, WCW, and ECW. In the WWF, he was a standout during the New Generation era, engaging in memorable feuds with top stars such as Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. He also had significant contributions to ECW, where his hard-hitting matches helped elevate the promotion's credibility. His ability to blend strength and agility made him a fan favorite and a respected figure in wrestling. Despite his professional success, Bigelow's personal struggles were well documented. He battled substance abuse throughout his life, which ultimately led to his tragic due to a drug overdose at his home in Florida. His passing deeply impacted his family and the wrestling world, serving as a stark reminder of the personal battles many wrestlers face. Bigelow's legacy, however, endures through his contributions to wrestling, remembered for his athleticism, unique style, and lasting influence on the industry. Gorilla Monsoon, born Robert James Gino Morella on June 4, 1937 in Rochester, New York, was a towering figure in professional wrestling. Standing 6 feet 5 inches and weighing over 400 pounds during his prime, Monsoon's imposing physical presence earned him the nickname Gorilla. He made his mark in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, later known as the WWE, where he competed primarily in the 1970s and 1980s. Monsoon's greatest success came as a tag team wrestler, capturing the WWF World Tag Team Championship alongside Wild Bill Watts. Despite his in-ring success, Monsoon's wrestling career was prematurely cut short due to injuries. He transitioned to a new role as a commentator, where he became a household name, particularly during the explosive Hulkamania era. Monsoon's distinctive voice and quick wit made him an unforgettable commentator, often pairing with Jesse the Body Ventura and later with Bobby the Brain Heenan. His chemistry with these partners, combined with his genuine love for the sport, endeared him to fans. Monsoon's health, however, took a toll over the years, largely due to complications related to his size, including heart issues. Sadly, his life was cut short when from heart failure. The news of his sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, with tributes pouring in from wrestlers and fans alike. Monsoon's contributions to wrestling, both as a competitor and a commentator, cemented his place in history. His legacy lives on with his professionalism, humor, and passion continuing to inspire the next generation of wrestling talent. David Hebner, born on May 17, 1949, was a respected figure in the world of professional wrestling, known for his impactful roles as both a referee and promoter, after battling complications related to Parkinson's disease. Hebner's career in wrestling spanned several decades, particularly flourishing during the 1980s and 1990s. As a referee, he became a familiar face in major promotions such as the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, and later World Championship Wrestling, WCW. He was widely recognized for his professionalism and ability to maintain order in the ring. One of his most famous moments came during the Double Hebner storyline in 1988, a dramatic twist involving his identical twin brother, Earl Hebner, which played a pivotal role in a controversial WWE Championship match between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. The angle remains one of the most talked about moments in wrestling history. Outside the ring, David Hebner was also a savvy businessman and promoter. He remained active behind the scenes, helping to organize events and support the wrestling community. He was passionate about fair treatment for wrestlers and worked tirelessly to improve conditions within the industry. Hebner's legacy is defined by his deep commitment to the sport and his lasting influence on wrestling culture. His passing was met with heartfelt tributes from fans, peers, and wrestling legends who remembered him for his integrity, contributions, and love for the business. David Hebner's dedication, both in and out of the ring, ensured he left an indelible mark on the industry he helped shape. The wrestling pro, born on June 4, 1938. Michael Gregory Mizanin, known worldwide as The Miz, is one of the most resilient and entertaining figures in modern professional wrestling. From reality television roots to becoming a multiple-time WWE champion, The Miz has carved out a career that defied the odds and exceeded expectations. His story is not one of overnight success, but of persistence, reinvention, and undeniable charisma that has allowed him to stay relevant in a rapidly evolving industry for nearly 2 decades. From MTV to WWE, The Miz's unlikely entry into wrestling. Born on October 8, 1980 in Parma, Ohio, Mizanen's early fame came not from wrestling but reality TV. In the early 2000s, he appeared on MTV's The Real World, back to New York, where fans first met his alter ego, The Miz, a cocky, over-the-top persona that foreshadowed his future wrestling character. Unlike many who fade into obscurity after reality television, Mizanen used the platform as a stepping stone, harnessing the attention to launch a career in sports entertainment. His big break came through WWE's Tough Enough competition in 2004, a show that sought to find the next breakout wrestling star. Though he didn't win, WWE saw something in him: charisma, drive, and a deep respect for the business. His official WWE journey began shortly after, and the rest, as they say, is history. Climbing the ladder, from rookie to main eventer. The Miz's early WWE career was rocky. Initially mocked by fans and fellow wrestlers alike, he was labeled a reality star trying to wrestle. But he stuck with it, working in developmental territories like Deep South Wrestling and Ohio Valley Wrestling to improve his in-ring abilities. By 2006, he made his SmackDown debut as a host and personality, eventually transitioning to in-ring competition. Slowly but surely, The Miz found his footing. He teamed with John Morrison to form a successful tag team, winning the WWE and World Tag Team Championships. Their chemistry and comedic timing made them a standout pair. The Miz's work on the mic continued to be his strongest asset, and he soon parlayed that into solo success. Over time, his accolades began to pile up. He became a two-time WWE champion, a two-time United States champion, and a record-setting 8-time Intercontinental champion. He also earned the prestigious title of Grand Slam champion, an honor awarded to wrestlers who have won every major title in WWE. The Miz achieved this feat not once, but twice, solidifying his versatility and adaptability across every division. Miz TV, media stardom, and life beyond the ring. Beyond his in-ring work, The Miz has become one of WWE's most valuable media personalities. He is the host of Miz TV, a long-running WWE talk show segment that features interviews with some of the biggest names in wrestling and entertainment. His skills on the microphone have consistently elevated segments, whether through verbal sparring or character development. In 2018, he took his talents to reality TV once more, co-starring in Miz and Mrs. alongside his wife, former WWE diva Maryse Ouellet. The USA Network show offered a behind-the-scenes look at their family life, balancing careers, parenting, and the unique demands of fame. The series was well-received and further expanded The Miz's appeal beyond the wrestling world. He has also acted in several movies, including the Marine franchise, and appeared on shows like Dancing with the Stars, Cannonball, and Wipeout. These appearances showcase his range and reinforce that The Miz is more than just a wrestler. He's an entertainer in every sense. A veteran in a new era now, a seasoned WWE veteran at 44, The Miz finds himself in a transitional phase. While once a main event staple, his role has shifted in recent years. The WWE landscape is now dominated by stars like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Gunther, athletes known for fast-paced, high-impact wrestling styles that differ from The Miz's more character-driven approach. Yet his longevity is nothing short of impressive. In a business where careers can be cut short by injuries, creative stalling, or fan apathy, The Miz has consistently evolved. Whether he's a heel champion bragging about being awesome or a comedic figure feuding with up-and-coming talent, he has remained relevant, reliable, and ready to perform. However, not all change comes without friction. Whispers in the locker room. Is The Miz's role shrinking? Over the past year, rumors have circulated about The Miz's standing within WWE. While still featured regularly on television, insiders suggest that his backstage influence has waned. Reports hint at growing tensions with WWE management and concerns about how long he can continue to be used as a top-tier performer. Part of this speculation stems from WWE's pivot toward younger, more athletic stars. Though The Miz has proven he can still go in the ring, some critics argue that he's being used primarily to elevate new talent rather than being a focus himself. His recent matches often serve as a proving ground for rising stars like LA Knight or Braun Breaker, which, while important, represent a step down from his previous headline status. There are also persistent rumors that his backstage relationships have cooled, with some sources alleging that he's become somewhat isolated from creative decision-making. Whether this is due to shifting company priorities or personal disagreements is unclear, but the speculation has led fans to wonder what the next chapter holds for The Miz: age, adaptation, and the changing WWE landscape. The issue of age in wrestling is a double-edged sword. Veterans like The Miz bring invaluable experience, storytelling skill, and name recognition. Yet the physical demands of WWE's current in-ring style mean that older talent must constantly evolve or risk becoming obsolete. The Miz has always relied more on psychology, storytelling, and promo skills than high-risk maneuvers. But in an era where fans crave high-octane action, that approach can be polarizing. Some fans appreciate his classic heel tactics and comedic timing, while others argue he no longer fits the modern WWE mold. Still, The Miz has remained durable, suffering few major injuries despite a rigorous schedule. His resilience is remarkable, especially given the physicality of wrestling. Yet even the most durable performers must eventually adapt their roles, and that transition is beginning to play out publicly. Contract concerns and future possibilities. Fueling the uncertainty is the topic of The Miz's WWE contract. While exact details are not publicly confirmed, whispers suggest that his current deal could be nearing its end. Some insiders believe that The Miz may choose to negotiate a lighter schedule, focusing more on media appearances and family life rather than full-time wrestling. There's also speculation that he could transition into a behind-the-scenes role. With his experience and understanding of character work, he could thrive as a producer, creative consultant, or even a talent scout. Alternatively, he might pivot entirely to acting, reality TV, or hosting, a move that would make sense given his already successful ventures outside the ring. Whether he re-signs for another run or shifts focus to other projects, The Miz has options, something not all wrestlers can claim after 20 years in the business. Life behind the curtain, family fame and scrutiny. Off camera, The Miz is a devoted husband and father. He and Maris married in 2014 and now have two daughters, Monroe and Madison. Their reality show has allowed fans a glimpse into their home life, which is often chaotic, heartfelt, and humorous in equal measure. Still, fame comes with its drawbacks. As their popularity has grown, so too has the scrutiny. Rumors about marital issues have surfaced occasionally, fueled by fan speculation and tabloid gossip. Some critics have pointed to moments on Miz and Mrs. where tensions appeared high, though the couple has always brushed off the chatter as exaggerated or outright false. Balancing WWE commitments, a hit TV show, and parenting is no easy feat. Yet, The Miz continues to show that it's possible to do it all, albeit not without sacrifice. Defining a legacy, more than just awesome. When fans chant "you suck" at The Miz, it's part of the act, but behind that reaction is a deep respect. The Miz is one of the most consistent and hardworking performers in WWE history. He doesn't take time off. He rarely gets injured. He always delivers, whether it's a pay-per-view match, a backstage promo, or a goofy segment on Raw. He may never be the flashiest wrestler or the most beloved babyface, but his legacy is built on dependability, evolution, and a clear love for the business. Many wrestlers have come and gone while The Miz remained, and that's no accident. He has gone from being the butt of jokes to being the standard for what it means to be a WWE utility player, someone who can do it all and make others look good while doing it. What lies ahead for The Miz? As WWE moves into a new era filled with new stars, evolving content, and a broader focus on global expansion, The Miz's role will inevitably shift. But that doesn't mean his time is up. If anything, The Miz may be entering the final but most impactful phase of his career. He could mentor younger talent, take on more ambassadorial duties, or fully embrace his Hollywood aspirations. Whatever path he chooses, he's earned the right to do it on his terms. His influence is already baked into WWE's DNA, and his story, from reality TV underdog to global wrestling icon, is a testament to what's possible when passion meets opportunity. The final thoughts. The Miz will always be must-see. The Miz may not be the main event headliner he once was, but his presence remains vital. He's a bridge between eras, a performer who helped carry WWE through transitional years, and someone who's always understood the balance between entertainment and athletics. Whether fans cheer him or boo him, whether he's in a title match or a comedy segment, The Miz always commands attention. That's rare, that's valuable, and that's why no matter what happens next, Michael Mizanin will always have a place in WWE history. And in the hearts of fans around the world, one thing will always remain true: The Miz is awesome.